Ah, damn it! You know, I've just suddenly realised. What? I forgot to tell Shadow who Kana is. Oh, never mind. I'll find out myself. Yeah, you will. You blooming own everything. You can go and find out how Kana is yourself. You don't need. I thought it'd be good for the fans to find out, but they can ask her or whatever on the forum, I guess. So I don't know. I'd probably just jump the gun there. I didn't want to get in Shadow's face too much. He looked at me just. I didn't want to get anyone near him, quite frankly. Neither did you, by the looks of it, actually. Yeah, well, actually, I'll agree with you on that one. He looked a bit too psychotic, and I've seen Mandy in the mirror. um, anyway, what are you talking about? Oh, don't you start. Just move on. Part 4. Right, yes. Welcome to part 4. Obviously, of Eggman's Breakdown Show, the final part. We're going to be talking about the World Championship match for the ASIF event. The match of ultimate stipulations. The ultimate in fan participation. You can vote for how many people are in the match, be it one-on-one, a triple threat, or a fatal four-way. You can vote for who's going to be in that match, and you can vote for the stipulation of any of the 6 available if you are an ASF forum member only. That's for the match stipulation. But if you're on YouTube, you can vote for who's in it and who is how many, basically. And of course, the top 3 people, or top 2 people, or top person, whoever gets voted in, who has the most votes out of everyone, will get into the match. But so that's enough description on that. And of course, later after this, we've got I will reveal to you the final date where all the votes will be cut off, and you won't be able to vote for vote anymore. But as for now, let's talk about the World Championship. And a lot to talk about indeed, so it's good that we've got about 15 minutes to do it in. Well, a bit less than that, but at least we can talk about it for 10 or 12 minutes. So let's crack on here. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, we're feeling a bit burpy today, aren't we? You are, don't know about me. Well, what was that then? Never mind, just get into the match. Well, Knuckles has said that he doesn't want an easy way out of this. He wants a challenge. He wants some fans to give him a challenge. And I believe for sure they will. If they're looking for a decent match in the World Championship to put that prestige into it, which as we all know needs, or does need, especially with Knuckles holding it, for God's sakes. I'll be quiet. But yeah, I mean, Knuckles is a tough ass. But I'm going to have to be slightly biased on this one, because obviously I want Mandy to, shall I say, not get voted in, because I want her to cash in that lovely money in the bank afterwards. So that is my threat, and I continue to say it, and I will continue to say it until the thing comes. Until the event comes, or until at least the voting is over, which you're about to announce, but that'll be after this, but still on. Let's track on. So, yeah. So vote for Mandy, folks, or you're guaranteed a new champion, and I know for sure you don't want it to be my client. So vote her in, because then she's got less chance of winning. Because as much as I believe that my client can win, I don't think she's that good. Personally, the unpredictability not only goes to Knuckles, but it also goes to the combatants that could be entering it. They don't even know if they're going into it, and if they are, they don't know who else they could be facing if it ends up being a triple threat or a fatal four-way. If it's a one-on-one, they know who they're facing, and they know who to focus on. But if it's more than that, and of course they've got the stipulation to worry about as well, and it could be any one of those 6. So they've all got to worry about something or another, depending on no matter what happens or what gets voted. So who's the strongest, would you say, if we were going to get a title change, who would you vote in? Well, we all know Metal Sonic has been saying that he's got Metal Knuckles, he's got Knuckles' number. He's also got Metal Knuckles' number. That's another story. Yeah, he's got Knuckles' number. He beat him legitimately, so he says, 3 times in that match they last had, which was some time ago, but I can still remember it in the back of my mind. And Metal Sonic did legitimately lift his shoulders up off the mat when the referee was about to slap the floor for 3, and Knuckles didn't kick out on any of them. Metal Sonic physically picked him up, so his shoulders weren't on the mat and he didn't get pinned. And he beat him, and he did that 3 times. So he's technically saying I could beat him 3 times. So if you want a title change, go for Metal Sonic. But of course he's got money in the bank, so he might just be lying in wait. I don't think he particularly cares if he gets voted in. But of course he's not in control of the event. You are. So the fans are. That being said. But like I said, it's all depending on what you want on that level. But if you want a title change, go for Metal Sonic. For the other guys, I don't know. Mario still might have one more title run in him. He's become quite dominant as of late, teaming up with Aki, which I'll move into in a minute. He's been being too cocky himself about him getting voted in and getting into up my nose again. But I'm more focused about World Championship gold here than anything else right now, than that worthless piece of snot. Whoa. Dodgy that words, Eggman. If you want to get rid of him, you shouldn't be using comments like that. I know, but there you go. But my focus is on getting Mandy that championship. And that's what I'm going to do. Of course, they might not have such a good chance if she gets actually voted into the match. But she's definitely going to be in there if you don't vote her in. So, yeah, if you want a title change, don't vote for Mandy. Or vote for Metal Sonic. But if you vote for Metal Sonic and not Mandy, oh dear. And it's not a triple threat match, I might point out. Yeah, don't forget that fact. If it's a one-on-one, then Mandy, even if she got a high number of votes, wouldn't get put in. So it would still cash in. Yeah, so on that level, I would vote for triple threat or fatal four-way, because any one of those 6 could get voted in. But yeah, but Mario is definitely a favorite for the fans, I believe, to get voted in to win the championship. So we'll see on that front. And another person I would vote for is Metal Knuckles. Unless Metal Sonic gets voted in, because Metal Knuckles has been on a damn dominant roll, you've got to admit, over the last few weeks and months and whatever shows. Until Metal Sonic came in and stopped him. So that's that whole shebang. So if you vote, of course, if you vote Metal Sonic, and like I said, automatic title change, I say, because he's got Knuckles' number. Which means he's got everyone else's number because they're not a world champion. And Metal Sonic is a former world champion. Now, speaking of Sonic, actually bringing that up, I don't know what's come over him. Like we heard from Amy, he's just got a screw loose up in there somewhere. He's going slightly psychotic over this world championship thing going on in his head. I think he's going to be seeing title belts spinning around in his eyes sooner or later, and just going saying, undisputed champion, that's what I am. Except I haven't got no stinking belt to prove it. But Sonic despite all odds, despite him going a bit flippy and floppy, he's going to be, he's got that correct mindset to win the gold. So you might want to get Sonic to vote in on this match. You might want to vote Sonic in. Be simple. You might get a title change if he gets in, but you might not, because he might be a bit too flipped out of his lid. And of course it'd be a blow to him, because then he would have legitimately actually lost a championship match, instead of, because of Survivor Series, he got screwed out of it because Knuckles cashed it in on him. And then at Armageddon, Shadow quite astoundingly pedigreed him through the Hell in a Cell. So obviously he's not going to go up from that. So he's been screwed on both attempts of trying to capture that world championship. So maybe, hopefully, nothing will happen in this match, and then he will win the championship. But like I said, he's I don't know what's going on in his head. I like it, but it might not guarantee a win. But it might. That's the unpredictability with Sonic. He's the most screwy out of all of those participants you can vote for. As for Aki, well, I don't know about him. He's been a wild card. He's been now officially labeled the wild card because you don't know what he's going to do. Is he going to be really impressive? I mean, I'm aiming probably he's going to be really impressive, seeing as this is going to be for the championship. And this is probably his first shot in a long time. I mean, the last time he had a shot was at Survivor Series, but he was up against 6 other guys, or at least 5 others. But he was in a pack of 6. But this could be a bit narrowed down. I mean, the maximum he can have is 3 other opponents. So Aki might have that edge, and Mario might have that edge. They both might go in there. Who knows? They could even team up because they have been doing that as of late. So there's that element all for you. Like I said, with the hardcore title, they might get a team up. If you get Aki or Mario, or no, hang on, sorry. If you get Mario and Aki in there, then they are going to team up most likely. Even though they love the spirit of competition, which might mean they might go after each other. But that's the crazy unpredictableness of this crazy, unpredictable match. Unpredictable, crazy match is unpredictably crazy. Exactly. So it's even hard for me to predict something like this. It's absolutely... The unpredictability scale is off the charts. I mean, it's going off the charts, over the wall, and over the hills and far away. It's astronomical. So I don't know what to pick here. So, but that's my picks. If you want a title change, Metal Sonic guaranteed, or don't vote Mandy in. And there's a possibility it might be title change with Aki and Mario at the helm, or Sonic, or Metal Knuckles. Metal Knuckles might get another title change, but that's only if you don't vote in Metal Sonic as well. So there's so many elements you can look at here. Of course, they've all got their favorite stipulation of matches. That little stipulation of match type under that specific person is the one they would go for. Obviously, Mandy wants no disqualifications because then she can do anything she wants. Metal Sonic's gonna have his favorite, no holds barred, and Metal Knuckles seems to be very comfortable in that Hell in a Cell. And who knows, we might see the return of that, and unpredictableness. That's the middle. I was contemplating all day what the hell I was gonna say about this match when it came to the breakdown show, and now here I am, and I'm in a complete boil because I don't know what's going on. For the first time in my life, I'm out of my freaking element. You are. Even I'm out of my element. I don't know what to predict for this one, but the fans, no matter what they vote for, it will happen, and who knows what will happen? Anything can happen in the ASF. Couldn't be. This is the pinnacle of that statement, I reckon, and I love it personally. Seeing as wrestling's going to become a real bore at the moment. Thank you, Vince. That's another story. But can't wait for Miz versus Cena at WrestleMania. By the way, whew. Yeah, I can. I can wait for another 10 years. Yes, that's your level of patience. Jeez. Yeah. Don't do that to me. No. I ain't got anything to say about that anymore. That's my predictions. If you want a title change, blah blah blah. If you might want a title change, blah blah blah. If you don't, blah blah blah. I gotta say, Knuckles, the deck is stacked for sure. Anyway, you want to close things off now, I bet. Knuckles is going to get the ultimate challenge no matter what. Right, I'm going to close things off now. If you said all your stuff, I've said all I can say, which is too much. I've covered everything. Can you believe it? Just about. And I definitely needed 15 minutes. Can I? Yeah. Yeah. Go. To get away. The unpredictableness needs to just fuck off. He's run off. Bye. I'll catch you up in a minute. It'll be easier to catch up, I think. Anyway, it's time for me to reveal the closing date for the votes for all this exciting stuff to go on, and it's going to happen this weekend when it hits. We're looking at what date will it be? We're looking at the 26th of February. On that day, all the votes will be counted in. And no more votes on the 26th. Once the 26th is hit, all the votes will be counted in, and I can go and make the damn thing. So keep on voting until then. Hopefully this preview show, not review show, why do I keep saying that? This review show will give you a hinter at what to vote for, or at least help you, or at least help a few of the people who are a bit skeptical about voting for specific stuff. But hopefully Eggman would have shed some light, and so will Shadow and Manic and Amy. Maybe shed some light and help you on the way. But I will see you all, as well as Eggman is, hopefully, if he doesn't run all the way over the hills and far away, at ASIF. And I hope you make one hell of an event, and I know you will. So I'll see you then. Keep voting. Send PMs, etc. Blah, blah, blah. I'll see you then. Good night.